Good afternoon everyone, and welcome to today's Word at One. And as you know, we've been spending a bit of time in Psalms, and various people have been taking a turn to read out their favourite psalm, or a part of their favourite psalm if it's quite long. And if that's something that you'd fancy doing, if you're part of the Oasis church family, please give me a wee text or a wee message and let me know that, and we can work out your psalm, and if it's available. We've done a few already, and there's a few still in the sort of pending files. So give me a shout if you fancy doing that. It's very easy to do. You just film yourself on your phone and send it off to us. So today we've got Psalm 40, and it's a piece of Psalm 40 anyhow, and it's Nafe that's going to read Psalm 40 to us today. You may not have had a chance to meet Nafe yet. Nafe and her husband Dan and their wee boy Ethan came along to the church not that long after Kenny and I arrived, which was at the beginning of November last year, and they moved over here from Fife. So it's great to have Nafe and Dan and Ethan with us, and thanks very much, Nafe, for taking the time out of your busy day to read this psalm to us. And it's very appropriate, very appropriate for us if we know Jesus and we've been rescued from that pit and we're stood on the rock. And that's something that we need to remember, that we are stood on the rock no matter what circumstances come our way. So I'll just leave you with Nafe, and following on from the reading, we have our wee audio clip from Ian White. He's kindly given us permission to use his part of his Psalms project for our reading sessions at the moment where there is a psalm available. So that'll be following on from that. And we'll see you again really soon. God bless you all today. Bye for now.
Hi everyone. I am going to read from the book of Psalms to remind us that God is faithful and He will never leave us alone. Whatever you're going through today, or have been going through for the past year or for the past month, it will pass. So I'm going to read from verse 1 to 8. I waited patiently for the Lord, and He inclined to me and heard my cry. He also brought me up out of a horrible pit, out of the miry clay, and set my feet upon a rock, and established my steps. He has put a new song in my mouth, praise to our God. Many will see it and fear, and will trust in the Lord. Blessed is that man who makes the Lord his trust, and does not respect the proud, nor such as turn aside to lies. Many, O Lord my God, are your wonderful works which you have done, and your thoughts toward us cannot be recounted to you in order. If I would declare and speak of them, they are more than can be numbered. Sacrifice and offering you did not desire. My ears you have opened. Burnt offering and sin offering you did not require. Then I said, behold, I come. In the scroll of the book it is written of me, I delight to do your will, O my God, and your law is within my heart. Thank you for listening.
I waited patiently for the Lord. He turned and heard my cry. He lifted me from the pit, out from the mud and mire. He put my feet on a rock and gave me a firm place to stand. He put a new song in my mouth, a hymn of praise to God, a hymn of praise to God. I waited patiently for the Lord. He turned and heard my cry. He lifted me from the pit, out from the mud and mire. He put my feet on a rock and gave me a firm place to stand. He put a new song in my mouth, a hymn of praise to God, a hymn of praise to God. Many will see, many will fear, and many will put their trust in the Lord. Many will see, many will fear, and many will put their trust in the Lord. Blessed is the man who trusts the Lord and turns from all the proud, from all those who have turned aside to follow what is false. Many are the wonders that you have done, all the things you've planned. Were I to count, they still would be too many to declare, too many to declare. Many will see, many will fear, and many will put their trust in the Lord. Many will see, many will fear, and many will put their trust in the Lord. He put my feet on a rock and gave me a firm place to stand. He put a new